The neon sign outside flickered rhythmically, casting a cold blue light against the rain-streaked windows. Inside the diner, Sarah wiped the stubborn grease off the counter, her movements slow and heavy. Her apron was a map of the day's struggles, stained with coffee and oil, while her feet throbbed from 10 grueling hours on the hard tile floor. Every cent she earned was a precious step toward a different life, tucked away in a jar labeled nursing school. She was tired, bone-deep weary, yet she held on to that dream with every swipe of her cloth, waiting for the long shift to finally end under the hum of the fluorescent lights. The bell above the door chimed, a sharp sound that broke the silence. Instinctively, Sarah straightened her back, pushing through the fatigue to fix a bright, professional smile on her face. A man stepped inside, his coat soaked through and clinging to his frame. He didn't look up as he walked to the far end of the counter. His hands were trembling, a faint rattle audible as he laid out a meager stack of nickels and dimes on the laminate surface. He counted them twice, his brow furrowed in deep concentration, as if trying to make the metal multiply. "Just a black coffee and a piece of plain bread," he said, his voice so thin it was nearly swallowed by the refrigerator's hum. Sarah looked at the small pile of coins, and then at the man's rain-slicked hair. She saw more than just a customer. She saw a soul at its breaking point. Without a word, she walked to the kitchen. She didn't grab the bread he asked for. Instead, she ladled a heavy bowl of steaming chicken soup and carefully plated a warm, golden slice of apple pie. When she set the tray down, the man recoiled slightly, his hands hovering over the table in confusion. "Miss, I did not order this," he stammered, his eyes wide with worry. "I cannot pay for this." Sarah leaned in close, her voice a gentle, conspiratorial whisper. "The kitchen prepared an extra meal by mistake," she lied softly. "It will only go to waste otherwise. Please, you are actually helping me by finishing it." She gave him a small nod, a silent bridge of dignity between them. The man hesitated, the warmth of the steam hitting his face, before he finally picked up the spoon. He ate slowly, almost reverently, as the color gradually returned to his pale cheeks. The diner felt quieter now, the storm outside still raging but the tension within having dissolved into a strange peace. As he finished, he stood to leave. He didn't say much, but he paused at the door, his eyes meeting Sarah's with a profound, unspoken intensity. He nodded once, a gesture of deep respect, and then pushed the door open, disappearing back into the dark, swirling storm. Sarah watched the door swing